Hi, welcome to the channel Stuff of Love. I'm Dr. Lori Buckley, and if you have ever had your heart broken or loved somebody and they didn't love you back, this is the video for you. Having our heart broken or feeling rejected by somebody that we like sucks. It hurts so badly. And what do? I see clients almost daily that are feeling less than. They feel like maybe they're not lovable or not good enough, or they're feeling rejected, or they were in a relationship that they thought was going to last a lifetime and the person decided that they didn't want to be in that relationship anymore. Or maybe they were betrayed by that person. That person started seeing someone else or having sex with someone else without telling them. And these are things that all of us are susceptible to. And oftentimes all of us will experience at least once and maybe many times in our life. And how do we recover from that? How do we get through that without it taking us down or putting us in a state where we don't even want to put ourselves out there anymore? And now when we have dating sites and social media, we have all different kinds of avenues to feel rejected in. And we might be swiping right or liking men or women and they're not responding. And if that happens over and over and over again, it's hard not to take that personally. It's hard not to feel just completely defeated and rejected and hurt and sad. And I'm doing this video because I see people every day who are experiencing that heartbreak. And what I say about that is heartbreak sucks. And when our hearts are broken or we feel rejected, we take it personally. And it really can take us down a dark hole. And I'm doing this video because I don't want you to get stuck in that dark hole. Look, it's okay to feel bad, to feel sad, maybe even mad. Sometimes we have very valid reasons to be feeling one or all of those emotions and maybe even some more. And to just allow yourself to feel that, but not to get stuck there. Not to let it keep you down. And I say that, when we allow somebody else, what they think of us, how they think of us, what they say about us, to impact our own self-worth, you don't want to give that person that power. We want to be very careful about who we open up our hearts to, who we open up our bodies to. And, we do need to allow ourselves to be vulnerable, but we also want to be discerning. We want to be careful. Who are we giving our love to? Who are we giving our time to? Who are we giving our energy to? And sometimes we really feel like it's the best decision. This person is showing up in ways that we have no reason to believe that they're not a wonderful human being and that they would never do anything to hurt us. Maybe they've even told us, I would never hurt you. I would never do anything to hurt you. And yet, it happens. So allow yourself to feel that pain. But I like to say that good relationships never end except for death. And when we have a partner who doesn't want to be with us, who doesn't fight to be with us, who doesn't cherish us, that's not a partner we want to be with. So, we talk about being the chooser. Think about what you need and what you want in a partner. And when you think about the needs, which are non-negotiable, needs are non-negotiable. Wants are, maybe they're not as tall as you like. Maybe they don't have as much money as you like. Maybe there's some things there. Those might be wants, but needs, I'm going to say at the top of that list is somebody who absolutely adores you and will fight for you and things that you can work through together, because every relationship will go through ups and downs. People are different. So there's always going to be conflict in relationships. And when you find someone that you think you want to spend your life with, check it out first before, again, you put yourself in that vulnerable position. But again, maybe you did. Maybe it looked like everything was okay and you thought this person was somebody who they weren't. And oftentimes what we're then feeling mostly sad about is not what is, because at that moment, that's not a person you want to be with. But maybe the time that we had in the past, those wonderful memories that we had, that we shared together, those just incredible moments. And, it could be days, months, maybe even years. And then we also are feeling sad about what we hoped and dreamed about the future. The fantasies that we had, we thought we were going to spend our life with this person, maybe grow old with this person, maybe have children and raise a family with this person. And so when we're feeling really sad, it is about the past or the future. In the moment, what we have is a partner who's saying they don't want to be with us, or they're not showing up for us the way that we want a partner or need a partner to show up for us. And we have to remember to get really clear about that, to get in the moment. Now, I'm not saying this is easy, but it's really important. And I know it feels like we're never going to find anyone else. There's never going to be another person like this person. And that's true. There is no one who is going to be like this person. But you know what? There is something up ahead. Now, you do want to learn from this relationship. We can learn from all of our relationships. So one is, who do we trust? Who do we allow into our life? But the other one is, what kind of partner were you? What kind of partner was I? Did I do anything that might have pushed this person away? Is there something I want to work on myself so next time I know that I am showing up and I am a better partner? Because sometimes we do have work to do. Sometimes we're just not ready to be in a relationship, or we don't know how to be in a relationship. And there's always opportunities for growth. We can always do better. I always say we're all screwed up, we're all a work in progress, and it is a lifelong process. So it's not all about, well, that guy's a jerk. He just doesn't, see me. He doesn't deserve me. Some of that might be true, but also take a good look at yourself and say, was there anything that I might have done to push this person away? Were there things that I could do, or are there things that I can do better moving forward? And when you're looking for a partner, make sure you know what those qualities are that you need. You've heard about the red flags. We definitely want to know the red flags. If you see a red flag, don't turn the other way. Don't ignore it. Pay attention. Those red flags, they will pop up over and over and over again. But I think what's just as important are the green flags. Look and see, are these the qualities that I need? Does this person have those qualities? And when you feel that they do, you want to be your best self. You want to make sure that they are showing up. And when things go sideways, which they do sometimes, talk about it. We need to talk about it. A lot of relationships do end prematurely because people don't work through the differences, or maybe they're not feeling that excitement anymore. There are so many reasons that somebody might decide to end a relationship with you. But here's what I want you to know. It is not about you. Yes, there might be things that you could do differently moving forward, but if a person is ending a relationship with you and they're not willing to talk to you about those things, or fight for you, or say, hey, I don't like it when you do this, and we need to talk about this because if this continues, I can't be in this relationship with you. That's what mature people do in relationships. If they can't do that, it's like, don't like that about you, so I'm out of here. That's not the kind of person that you are going to be able to have a sustainable, evolving, thriving, loving relationship with. So as hard as it is when somebody breaks up with you, or when you like them and they don't like you back, just remember, there are many, many people in the world. This person is not the person for you right now. Now, maybe they were for a little time. Maybe there were some lessons that you can learn from this relationship. But if this person isn't seeing you or loving you or wanting to be with you, that's about them. And it's time for you to either do some work on yourself and or find somebody who does. And I know it's hard. It's hard to keep the faith. I always say 2 of the most powerful words you can say to yourself is keep going. If we give up, well, there's no possibility. When we keep going, there's lots of things that are possible and that we can discover that we never knew, that we didn't even know. And if you think about your past relationships that didn't work out, at the time it probably felt horrible too. You probably felt like, I will never find anybody else. I don't know if I can survive or live without this person. And you know what? Whether you find another person or not, you will get through it. And when you get through it, you will be stronger. You will be better equipped to be in a relationship and find somebody who is able to stand the test of time, someone who's able to hang in there with you. And it's hard, I'm not saying you shouldn't feel hurt. I've had my heart broken too. It's hard. It is hard. And I'm not saying it should be easy and it shouldn't bother you. It is incredibly hard. I just want to help you move through it as quickly as you can. Be with friends, do things that give you joy in life, maybe focus on other things, hobbies, your career, focus on other things that give you joy. Be happy in your life. Get out there in the world, be happy. It's so important. And stay off social media. When you break up with somebody, it's not like they're out of sight, out of mind, right? They might be on Facebook, on Instagram. You might be following them. There's so many avenues that we could see this person and we could see them living their life and they could see you living your life. Now that part's kind of good. They see you living your life. But you know what? Why subject yourself to that? The other thing is we tend to put our partner on a pedestal. We do one of two things. We put them on a pedestal. We remember all the wonderful things. We kind of romanticize them in our relationship. That's a tendency and we can do that. We also can sometimes, go the other direction. I'm just going to say, let's be realistic. And if it helps, remember all the things you didn't like about that person. Write them down. Put it on your phone. Don't follow them on social media. Block them if you need to. But don't do that to yourself. Why would you punish yourself that way? It's just torture. It's absolute torture. There's so many other things that can bring you joy in life. Find those things. Work on yourself. Get fit. Establish some hobbies. Spend some time with your friends. Do some things that maybe you haven't done yet, and now you have the time to do it because you know what? You're probably not going to be single very long. So while you're single, enjoy it. There's so many things to enjoy about being single. Oftentimes when we're single, we wish we were in a relationship. And sometimes when we're in a relationship, we long to have that time alone. This is your time alone. It will probably be temporary. I don't know how temporary, depending on how badly you want to be in a relationship. But use this time. Enjoy it. Do things that maybe you didn't have the time to do before. There are lots of wonderful things about being alone and enjoying your own company. And if you don't know what that is yet, this is a great opportunity to discover that. So I know you will get through this. I know it's hard, but you will. And I hope some of these things can help. You deserve to be loved, and you want to find somebody who loves you the way that you need to be loved. And that's not somebody who says or shows you that they're not interested in you. We're all in this together. We all experience heartbreak in some form, in some way, at some time. So any words that you can use to help other people, please write them down. And if you're liking this video, please press that like button while you're at it and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching.